Hey everybody, it's Josh coming at you from Knocking Point Outfitters in Bryan, Ohio. We're doing our first ever YouTube video. So welcome to Hillbilly Rocket Science. I've had this idea for a while. I keep having customers bring bows in with different issues that I say, oh, I should do a video on that. And I never get around to it. So here it is. This one's kind of an important one. I wish I could tell you how many bows have came into this store blown up and the customer said I was just letting it down. That's all they were doing. So in a couple minutes, I'll show you how these bows are blowing up. It's probably going to blow up, so you might want to watch. First thing I want to show you, though, I'm going to put it here in the draw board. I'm going to hook it on. Now, when you're in the middle of your draw cycle, this thing isn't all the way back yet. You're pulling that 70 pounds. This bow is very, very stable. Like it stays still. As soon as you get back into your let off right there, you're only holding less than 10 pounds on this bow. So it is very, very easy to twist that bow when you grab it. A little bit of torque in your hand. Let's take this thing out on the range and I'll show you a few other things with it. All right, we're out here in the range. I want to show you how easy it is to torque a bow when you're in full draw with the let off on. Let off is an amazing thing as long as you can control it. What tends to happen as these gals are drawing back, I'm going to have her zoom in here on this cable. Everything's nice and straight. Watch what happens when I grab this bow and torque it. I got a nice tight, see that? All I did was squeeze my bow, wrap my hand around. See how that string almost wants to walk off of it? Okay. Now the next thing that happens is, all right, I'm about to let down my bow. So people, instead of letting it down straight in front of them, let me do that again. She's freaking out behind the camera because I'm pointing this at her. But what tends to happen is I'm going to let my bow down, so they bring it away from their face and let it down. Now, watch this cam when I torque it and bring it away from my face. You see that? About ready to come off the cam already. So, let's see what happens when we let this down with an arrow in it, torquing on it. Everybody's highly anticipating this. All right, so I'm going to draw back. I'm going to decide not to take the shot. I'm going to grip my bow because I don't want it to go flying, and I'm going to let it down by bringing it away from my face. I can tell you that this bow has already been blown up once, and the customer that did it, his friend said, oh, you definitely brought your hand away from your face when you did this. And I see it over and over. We've had, I don't even know how many we've had this year already of people getting their bows out and dry firing. I'm going to torque my bow. I'm going to let it down. Bow derailed. I didn't even torque that hard. Didn't do enough to hurt the bow this time. It didn't come completely off, but it sent my arrow flying. It sent my release. I never pulled my trigger. It was enough to pull it out of there. But we get bows like that all the time because people aren't letting it down correctly. Learn to let your bow down. It's a hard thing to do if you don't know what you're doing. So, hand loose, straight in front of you. That way you don't end up with a Matthews lift that needs new strings because I just sliced them when it came off the cam. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Remember, if you're in Northwest Ohio, anywhere near Northwest Ohio, stop in, check us out at Knocking Point Outfitters. Let us help you with your shot and your bow. See y'all later.